Welcome to a brand new episode of Get the Look. So far on this series, we have focused on textiles with a very strong Indian DNA. But on this episode, we celebrate Indian techniques that can elevate the style quotient of any fabric. We are talking about hand block and tie and dye. Let's take a look. Finding perfection can mean losing perspective, and techniques like hand block printing and tie and dye always bring along an element of imperfection which is beautiful, unique and individualistic. And that's what our subject of the week requires. I can't wait to introduce you to our subject this week. Law might be her profession, but her heart lies in the artsy creative world. But Radhika, our subject, has a fashion quandary. She is clueless about what to wear to these artsy events. Let's meet her and help her out.
Hi, my name is Radhika and I'm 32 years old. My favorite pastime? Well, I love all forms of creative arts, like latest music festivals, gigs, theatre. The only problem is that I don't know how to dress for these events. I really want to find cool contemporary Indian clothes that I can wear to these events. I'm a very basic person, which means the same old boring pair of spectacles, the same bags, the same shoes, earrings, a bogus hairdo, and I think the list goes on. My wardrobe is also filled with basic plain Jane kurtas and pajamas. So there's a music concert coming up at a resort this summer, and I really want to look cool for that. So, team Get the Look, help me look cool for that.
Well, Radhika, we hear you and understand your issues, but don't you worry, since this episode is all about you and Prince, we know just the designers who can tackle your problems.
Handmade clothing. I refer towards meaningful fashion.
You guys started the brand Indigene 5 years ago. What was the thought behind it?
We were always drawn towards the Indian textiles, working hands-on with printers and embroiderers, using natural fibers and be very, very conscious of environment in the whole production process is the core part of Indigene.
Which are the different Indian techniques that you work with?
So we work a lot with hand block print, natural dyes, but we also like to interpret it in our own manner, giving it a different look to the same process, but again keeping the technique intact. It's mixing a lot of fabric with the surface techniques from different regions.
Now, our subject of the week loves wearing Indian clothes, but she doesn't understand the fashion vocabulary when it comes to indie cool. So that's why we've come to you, so that you can create some special clothes for her as she attends several art events as well as music gigs.
Indigene clothing is basically an extension of the Indian looking clothes, but we like to do them with a twist. So I'm sure we'll be able to put together something interesting for the subject.
So I'm going to give you Radhika's measurements. I've already shared with you a couple of her photographs.
Yeah.
So let's start work.
Yeah, cool.
Well, as the Indigene team gets busy to curate a wardrobe for our subject, she is headed to meet our beauty host, Dr Kiran Lohia.
Beauty is about elevating yourself to new heights. Hi Radhika.
Hi doctor, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very well.
I hear that you love going to all of these musical events and all these creative events, but you kind of just want to fit in when you go there.
That's right. So I know what's in trend. Tank tops, crop tops, but you know, I have an issue because of the hair on my belly button, so I don't know what to wear exactly always.
Oh no, I totally understand that. Having hair on your tummy is not something that we worry about anymore in this day and age, and you should be able to wear those sexy crop tops with pride.
I hope to.
Yeah, so today we're going to do something called laser hair removal, okay?
All right.
So literally light is used to target hair follicles and destroy them, so you don't have to worry about hair growing back over and over again. You do like anywhere from 6 to 12 sessions and it's gone, and then you do a maintenance session every 1 to 2 years based on how much hair grows back, which is usually very little. So it's really simple.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you start your process, you get rid of the hair, and you can wear crop tops with pride for the rest of your life, even when you're 90. I know that you mentioned that you're hairy on the tummy, but you also seem to have a lot of thinning on the scalp.
That's right, doctor.
Unfortunately, in the South Asian continent, we tend to be hairy on our bodies, but many of us suffer from hair loss on our scalps, and that actually has to do with the same hormone. So microvitamins to the hair follicle is huge. So we do a whole blood panel check, and we make sure that you take your vitamins the way you need to take them. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we actually have to change our hair care. How do we change our hair care? We literally use gentle shampoos that don't dry out our strands, so sulfate-free shampoos, and we condition. And I have a little tip for all of you guys. I suggest you condition before you shampoo. I know that sounds crazy, but actually when you condition your hair before you shampoo, you're actually protecting your strands from the dangerous surfactants in a shampoo, and you're still allowing your strands to get cleaned. All of these are great tips for everyone. So let's get up and let's get going. Let's get started.
Sure, doctor.
I want you to wear sexy outfits with pride.
Great.
So what we did for Radhika was laser hair removal of the tummy so she can wear those little tops that she wants to wear for those fun events. Now, what did we do? First, we cleansed the skin, then we shaved the hair off so that we only target the follicle stem cell that's under the skin. Then we apply a gel so that the gel allows the light to enter into the hair follicle. And then we gently do the laser on the skin in an in-motion method so that all the energy is evenly deposited on the skin so that hair follicle can die without any side effects or risks. That's it. Simple, quick, takes no more than an hour for the tummy, and you're out and your skin looks nice, smooth, and hairless. Hi, Radhika.
Hi, doctor.
How do you feel?
Very good.
Yeah? So is it nice to be hairless and smooth on your tummy?
I can't wait to see it.
Now you can wear those crop tops with pride.
That's true.
I'll see you soon.
Okay. I'm surprised at the results. It was painless and I felt nothing. It took only a few minutes and I'm absolutely clean now. I'm super excited now and looking forward to wearing all those clothes which I couldn't wear so far.
Get the Look is all about personalization. Keeping that in mind, let's discover what Indegene has created for Radhika.
Having seen Radhika's pictures, we get to know that she hasn't really experimented much with styles. So we are starting with a dress which has hand embroidered details, which we are layering with a printed option. It's a lovely combination with a solid and a print, which gives that variation. The techniques are hand embroidery on the dress, and the overlay is hand block printed with natural dyes. Uber comfortable and perfect for the daylight. The second look that we have thought is a very bold clamp dyed pin tucked dress. It's kind of voluminous. It has exaggerated sleeve detail, and we're choosing bright ochre with natural color, which is going to be a very good outfit for any afternoon event that she wants to go for. As the evening sets in, we thought we'll give her something more classy. So we have this charcoal black dress which is hand printed, and it's long tiered, which gives her a nice length, and because she's more of a pear-shaped body, the silhouette will be quite flaunting. We're really looking forward to creating these outfits for Radhika, and we hope she likes it.
Next up, we get a comfy shoe which has lots of character.
I think my work is like an explorer's art journal. I think shoes play a very important part in uplifting the whole look. Shoes nowadays are being done in embroideries as well as hand-woven fabric. After the brief I got for the looks that were given to Radhika, I wanted to give shoes that would complement those prints. At the same time, I wanted something to stand out and give that X factor to the look. So for the brown dress with black block printing, I decided to give a pair of embroidered roses. It's a pair of brogues. I chose roses because I think they'll really stand out in the muted color of the dress. For the blue dress and the white cape, I decided to go with a pair of ikat brogues. I feel the blue-grey tones of the dress went really well with the ikat fabric we chose. It's white and grey, and the tan leather acts as a good accent. It stands out among the muted tones of the entire garment. For the third shoe, I wanted to make the design a little personal. Ambika told me that Radhika is somebody who's into creative arts and would really like to wear a shoe reflecting that. So I chose the motifs of a dance form, the Kathakali headgear, and I decided to embroider it on the shoe. So it has a mix of both ethnic and modern. Here Ambika, the shoes are ready for Radhika. I hope she likes them.
Meanwhile, for all of you, here are some quick DIY steps on how to reinvent your old shoes. Step 1. Take a piece of leather and cut it into the shape that suits the shoe. Step 2. Stick it out to any place you want. Step 3. Glue the trinket on top of the piece of leather. Shoe 2. Step 1. Stick the masking tape to hide the areas you don't want to color. Step 2. Color the shoe with the spray paint. Step 3. Let it dry for 5 to 10 minutes. Step 4. Take off the tape and your shoe is ready. The third shoe. Step 1. Tie the pom-poms to the end of the laces. Step 2. Help it stay in place with a string. Isn't that simple? Coming up next, I book a special appointment for Radhika.